Hey there people, Too Tall here. So we have updates on the Husqvarna 359. Last piece of video I shot, I was working on the piston and starting in on the cylinder. I was having technical difficulties, tried to pause the video and ended up stopping it. So I don't know where I'm going to pick up or leave off on that. I might just pick up the first blurb and then dive right into this here. But there's the cylinder after all its work done. See, we hogged out those transfers, those lower transfers, significantly. There's the exhaust. My son on his four-wheeler making noise in the background. So you see there, try to show you, you can see that see that dark spot there? So that's to show that have not taken any off the roof of the exhaust port. We did widen it. Widened it. Opened this up a fair amount, polished it. I didn't get too crazy, but polished it pretty good. Then on the intake side, we textured it significantly. So that's that. Drop you down here. Here's the saw. I got the cylinder off and piston off. That's on the exhaust side, all that scoring, and significant amount of aluminum transfer. See if you can see that. Yeah, that's on the bottom side of the exhaust, and then it's kind of dark, hard to see, but same, you know, on the top side. So pretty roasted. Could probably salvage this. I won't throw this away. I'll keep it. Might have a future build. I decide to save it. So anyway, we're ready to go together onto the 359 chassis here. So I'm going to pause you guys. Try not to stop it like I did last time. Pause you guys and get some things prepped here, and then see you back here in a moment. Alright, so got the piston on the saw. I've got moto seal on the base. We're going with base gasket delete. Just rubbed a little bit of two-stroke oil on the inside of the cylinder to lube things up. So we're ready to slap this thing together. Actually, let's see. Before I slap it on there, it's always easier to slap the carburetor assembly on before, maybe. We'll try it this way. I gotta kind of hurry up because that moto seal, I don't want it to set up before I get this on there. Okay. Let's give this a go. These single ring setups are usually a lot easier than the double rings to get on. There we go. Wires to keep out of the way. Should be good to drop. It's not dropping. we go. We're down. Get some bolt center. Here in a moment, as soon as I get this bolted on here, there's somebody present that I want to introduce you guys to. Somebody who's responsible for ultimately getting me started on this kind of stuff when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Alright, so that's that. I got decomp plug to install. Decide what I'm going to do with the muffler. Maybe me, I can't leave it stock. The other 359, if you recall, we double ported it right out the front. I think I used some 3/4 tubing. I think I'm either running very low or out of the 3/4. I have some, I believe this is 7/8, so we might have to use that. But yeah, we'll do something cool. So next video, I'll have that done. I'll probably have this thing completely put together. I don't know if I'm gonna wait to do the first heat cycle on camera or not, but anyway, but yeah, she's coming together. I am hoping, I'm kind of, my son on the wheeler again. I'm taking kind of a gamble and not just throwing crank seals in this right away. I'm hoping that it will be okay. I have crank seals. If I was smart, I'd probably just drop them in, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna see if it'll run. And if it's acting like it's got an air leak, then we'll shut it down before we cause any harm and address it then. But I've pulled that, rolled them dice, gambled that game quite a few times on different saws, and many times it's paid off. But anyway, so without further ado, I want to introduce you to my dad. This is we'll just call him
Oh, there.
old man too tall. So
Yeah, Casey was playing with toy chainsaws almost from the moment he was hatched. And he's made quite an accomplishment with all these different collections he's got around here. So, I worked in the woods for years, but right now I'm taking it easy.
Yeah. So there you go. There's the man that's responsible for it all. So, yeah, my earliest memories are him late in the evening after supper at the bench, you know, either fixing or rebuilding the chainsaw, and I'd grab some little hunk of junk from the saw shed, and I'd be down there on the floor wrenching away, looking up at Dad and trying to replicate what he was doing. So, good memories.
Chip off the old block.
That's how I learned how to wrench on saws and motors, and I was wrenching on just about anything I could get my hands on. And thanks to him, again, there was no shortage of old junk to dink around with. So anyway, so that's a wraps for this one. So you all take care now, wherever or whenever you might be. Bye.